Hello there, Cubs. It is I, Stray Cat, the one and only, coming to you with another episode of Stellaris, Console Edition. Already, when we left off, we had finally cleared out some of our threats up here, and now we're starting to slowly move our way this direction. There's still a little bit of a threat there, but we'll deal with that later. Right now, though, I need to remember where you're moving. You're moving over to here. That's fine. That's fine. You were over here. That's right. That's where I was leaving you. And now, with the Hiver threat dealt with, I was going to reopen this as a starbase. Have this be a... well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe when we get to Vermilion up there, we'll use that as the cutoff point. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. And with that in mind, probably should send the second fleet towards Vermilion to deal with those drones there. Just so we can get that knocked out. And you were sitting here waiting for that to be dealt with, which will be when they get there. And then beyond that, you are going to hit the starbase there and work your way out. Also, what is this? Oh, mamma mia. That's where all the mining drones are coming from. Okay, well, the root progenitors are not going to be a problem. The question is, then, what will be a problem here? Because there's going to be a problem that shows up in this direction. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And I also recognize Winkwort there. That's usually a wrinkle in of itself. Okay. Well, there's only one way to find out. And that is go. We have so much to explore. Speaking of which, a strange mountain formation. Efforts to map the surface of this planet has identified a strange mountain range in the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to have formed naturally. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh. Illicit matter. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Hell yeah. Hells yes. The ISS Wayfarer finds a disturbing tangle of technology hidden in a deep crater on the asteroid's surface. Evidently someone has, by rather simplistic means, managed to stabilize a one-way wormhole. Science Officer Rachel Carter suggests that the asteroid is an exit point. The other end opens up somewhere in uncharted space, some light years away from a black hole, and small quantities of dark matter are leaking, being siphoned through the wormhole. Whoever set this up seems to have abandoned the operation. It's ours now. Wormhole anchor acquired. Beautiful. Also, someone got to level up. Hey, Afia! Afia Babangida. I'm sure I butchered that, but I tried. That's the important part. Unified focus would be helpful right now. And it's not like I'm terraforming any planets. Sure, unified focus. Why not? Why the hell's not? I don't see any reason not to. I need to fix this. I need to fix this right now. This is going to drive me up a wall. Watching this be a thing. I'm sorry. I should be focusing on getting more research stuff done, but my God, it's going to drive me insane. There is no end to the insanity it will inflict upon me just seeing that continue to grow. Alrighty. Do that and that. Should I devote any? Yeah, I should. And yeah, one last into the mining. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Beyond that, one there. And wasn't there something I can do? Something that gives me amenities for this planet? Because it's sitting on 6, and that's already way too low. Do I have to wait until gene clinics are available? Probably. Okay. Hey, and this is where it tells us about dark matter. This exotic substance has many properties that seemingly defy several natural laws. It could potentially revolutionize the sciences. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control over the system for future exploitation. Well, hells yeah, I am. Of course.
Science Division reports success.
Wow. Planetary storm negation. My brain was trying to combine the words. Don't mind me, I'm just wackadoodle. This nexus of weather communication mitigates the harm done by cosmic weather disasters. Weather disasters. I can talk, really. Production will suffer less from a passing galactic tempest. All we can do is hope. All we can do is hope. Also, might as well finally build destroyers. Might as well, but let's see if there's anything cheaper first. No, there's not. Well, mineral purification, but I am swimming in minerals right now. I do not need to worry about that at all for at least another couple episodes. So we're just gonna skip that. Don't count your planets. Our scientists have discovered something rather monstrous. The mountain range they scanned earlier was, in actuality, the outer membrane of a gigantic egg. It's uncertain what behemoth could lay such an egg and what horror would hatch from it. I could crack the egg open and risk everything, or just study it from afar. And whatever happens, happens later. Let's study it from afar. I need more society research coming through anyway. So, what's wrong with a little
Anomaly
extra?
found.
What's wrong with a little extra? While surveying Rule 5A, the science team detected unusual heat signatures coming from below the frozen surface of the planet. Oh, I'm with the science team! Yeah! Fuck. The early days of Melody. Okay.
Construction complete.
Ooh, debris field as well. Sensors report a number of possible points of interest within the dense debris field surrounding. Fucking Jelly 66. That's basically what it looks like. J3L166. Jelly 66. That's basically
Special
what it
project
says.
complete.
Ooh, get it. Scavenging the debris? What the, huh? Where? The debris that was here, that's right. I remember now. And now it's going to be scanning more of the debris. Heat from below. After probing beneath the surface, we have concluded the unusual heat signatures on Rule 5A are caused by hydrothermal springs. There seems to be more to this planet than meets the eye. Intriguing. Huh. And intriguing. We're going to stick with intriguing. Because... yeah. This is a moon orbiting the egg. Would the egg have been captured by the gravity pull of the egg itself? Because at a certain point, all mass will generate gravity in space. Maybe it got pulled in? Oh, okay. Either way. Oddity that means nothing in the grand scheme of things.
Construction.
Oh, a shattered world. Among the debris, we have discovered the shattered remains of a formerly habitable planet. The patterns of fragmentation and charring on the shards suggest it was blasted with concentrated beams of thermal energy until it cracked from the pressure. This allowed for the mineral-rich core to spill out and solidify into clumps of high-quality minerals. Fascinating. Scary, but fascinating. The depths of alien life. Ooh! That is fascinating. Continued exploration by the crew of the ISS Remembrance have revealed the hot water coming from deep within the planet's crust is teeming with microscopic life. What we once thought of as an empty frozen planet actually contains a thriving underwater biosphere. That is fascinating. But there is not, again,
Battle
much
debris
I can
secured.
do about it.
Anomaly found.
Battle debris. Nice. I was hoping that would be the case. Alright. I got two anomalies basically popped back to back. Unknown insides. Initial scans of the asteroid TFL 6498 suggest a dense mass of wrought metal within it. Perhaps some part of machinery or other technology. Further scanning required for more detailed data. Well, we can do that. And meanwhile, in Hishmal, I don't know. I'm gonna add some phlegm to it, but my throat won't let me. Some kind of unknown structures are floating in this gas giant's upper atmosphere. They appear to be using aerostatic lift to remain buoyant. Interesting. Absolutely want you looking into that as well.
Construction complete.
After you're done surveying there. Okay. Well, hello, New Mystic Order. Follow the current of cosmic energy credits, Phalens, and it will take you to the truth. There is no better product than that which carries the holy seal of Numa. Show us your wares that you're so eager to sell us right now. By the guiding hand of Numa, we have come across these ancient artifacts which have been very inspiring for our meditations. The thought of parting with them, of course, pains us, but we feel that you Phalens could learn much by studying them. We are in need of some advanced materials, so perhaps a deal could be made. As always, if you need time to consider, we can notify you before we depart your territory, giving you one more chance to accept the goddess's generous offer. I mean, 300 alloys for 250 minor artifacts. Yeah, I don't see why not. Sure, let's do it. Blessings upon you, Phalens, for your business brings us closer to the goddess. I don't know why I'm doing an early eras of Dynasty Warriors Zhang Zhao for that accent, but it fits. It fits the characterization. It fits whatever this creature would probably sound like. I don't know. It just fits. It fits for me. I don't know why. Not the point. Also, apparently we got a... Yes. We got a special boy. Lysatar Singh. Special boy. I love this guy. I love him. Facial recognition scans identify the individual as Lysatar Singh, a wanted pirate. Smiling slyly, he offers a polite nod. Greetings. I am Captain Lysatar. I have come to you with an offer. I command 3 ships and a ragtag crew of outcasts. Until now, we have worked independently. That said, times are changing, and we are ready to join a larger enterprise. If you grant us full pardons for our so-called crimes and a safe haven within your borders, we will work for you. What do you say? Should we draw up a contract? What need do we have for a pirate? Well, as to that, I prefer to think of myself as a privateer. Some things you just can't learn in an academy. My skills lie in finding opportunities, when to strike, when to retreat, what bait to dangle in front of a foe. We hit hard and where it hurts, and make off with the loot before anyone realizes what had happened. Why do you wish to join us? My crew is tired of living a life on the run. We seek a safe harbor. Your empire seems open enough to allow a collection of outcasts into your ranks. Freebooting has cost us much. We're not exactly looking to settle down, but a patron of your caliber could take a certain load off. Why should we trust you? No reason, other than the word of a scoundrel. If that's not enough, then fare thee well. I propose a deal, nothing more. Well then, tell me about your crew. Escaped slaves, bounty hunters, soldiers of fortune, even the odd chef. From all corners of the galaxy, they answered the call of liberty and adventure. Over the years, we've grown into a family of sorts. I welcome anyone, as long as they follow my orders and don't try to eat any of the others. I consider it an honor to lead them. Well, then, I consider it an honor to have you aboard. Privateer fleet. Let's see what we can give you. Additional fire rate isn't bad. Now, do I want to have you go into Trickster? Not really. Especially since none of your ships will have any level of cloaking for the foreseeable future. Aggressiveness, though. I could use aggressiveness. Let's go ahead and get one more thing. Let's go with artillerist, shall we? Adding extra ship weapons damage is always a good thing. Perfect. That's all done. These are going. You're a whole different thing. And you need an update on your shit. Beyond that, though, let's put you on CO. And put you on aggressive. And selective on orbital bombardment. I don't think I'll be using you for that feature anytime soon. But they'll get you upgraded up your Corvettes real quick. Ooh. As suspected, the asteroid holds within it a great mass of metal and does indeed hide some manner of machinery. The gathered data clearly shows that its constituent parts contains great quantities of stored energy, but its purpose remains unknown. Well, proceed carefully. Whoa! Okay, that was another thing that popped up at
Special
once.
project complete.
Finish that up, I guess. A small aerostat colony was found floating just above the atmosphere of Hishmal 6. It appears to have been self-sufficient, and remains from several different species were found on board. As best as we can tell, the colony was some kind of social experiment conducted centuries ago that ultimately ended with the colonists massacring each other. We've downloaded all of the data found in the colony's limited databanks. What the fuck? Well, that's a thing. But, hey, operatives rescued on his R3, which was what we were hoping for. Getting done quick, so there's that. Operatives from the ISS Astute managed to evacuate several survivors from the crashed shuttle on his R3. The remaining debris was destroyed in a controlled explosion, leaving nothing but a small crater for the pre-FTLs to find. The nation-state where the incident occurred will no doubt blame its neighbors for this border violation, but hopefully the disruption to their natural development will prove minimal. All we can do is hope. And Trojan asteroid. There we go. Caution proved well in order. Hidden inside TFL 6498 was a host of old mining drones programmed to attack on sight. Well, shit, that would have been not great. Science officer Hamza al-Adal, fortunately, detected this early and was able to jam the drone's sensors long enough to disable them. The drone's cores are old indeed, but retain vast amounts of energy for siphoning. Well, beautiful for me. Hells yeah. Alright. Well, since the Astute helped out there, got done with it rather quickly. I don't think I need to do much else. Right now, anyway. Other than send them over here. And then we're going to send the first fleet over to here, so that way we can immediately capture that. Phaenis was... oh yeah, was that. It's fine. Be just fine.
Ships refitted.
Oh, that was the second fleet. Going after the drones up here.
Anomaly found.
Whoop. Unusual temporal fluctuations. Unusual fluctuations in space-time have been detected in the vicinity of GR64D. Further analysis is advised. Well, I will absolutely do that. But first, I want to get a close-up look at this. It's just madness. Madness and destruction. But they're doing a fair bit of damage, it looks like. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's fun to watch. Sometimes it's just fun to zoom in and watch them go at it. Shoot along until they're done. Yep, all done. And that includes their time over there. And it should be pretty simple from here on out. Oh, that connects over to there? Oh no. Oh, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me that that's going to be a problem. Come on. Let me have this. Let me have this section, please. Okay. Well. It is what it is. Now that that's cleared out, I'm going to head back to CO and get repaired. And time to send Lysator over there as well. Might as well do that, since that was the plan. Let's zoom in a little faster, shall we? Alright. Looking good. Holobray has the Holobray core, which is a thing. Our starbase in the Elor system. Oh, the Winds of Fortune fleet have left a ship behind for me to check in on. And that was over in Elor, right? Now, where was that again? I want to say further down. Yeah, it's right back here. Luckily, there is a ship right nearby that can check on that for me once it's done with its thing. Temporal prism. Our analysis of the temporal fluctuations in the Hyadum system has revealed something remarkable. A massive prism floating in space. Rather than light, the prism refracts time. Trying to say reflects and refracts at the same time, and came out as reflects. I don't know. Depending on the angle of incidence, the crew of the ISS Astute report experiencing time at different rates. Scans indicate that some have aged rapidly, while others are days or even years younger than they should be. While our study of the prism has certainly deepened our understanding of the nature and properties of time, its origin and purpose remain a mystery. Fascinating shit. Ooh. Here follows the latest newsletter for all our patrons. Why am I starting to sound like that one lady from Monsters, Inc.? I don't know. I'm always watching, Wazowski. Always watching. Yeah. Fucking, I don't know. The Enclave has been busy the last couple of months. Our halls are abuzz with a new kind of technology invented by a resident, capable of transmitting sensations of smell to a user. This remarkable piece of machinery will surely change everything. In order to further develop this idea, we will require more donations. Well, we might as well donate. It's only like 500 credits. I don't see why not. And you know what? Might as well have a festival too. Organizing a festival of that scale would require all of our artists bring their talent to bear. Not an easy job, nor a cheap one. Well, 1,000 credits for happiness and pop growth speed? I'd say it's alright. Alright. we would be delighted to create this magnificent festival of worlds. I would hope so. I would hope so. Alright. Our scientist needs a new expertise. I didn't necessarily want to give them a counselor expertise, but I'm not getting a choice right now, am I? Well, shit. Yeah, let's go with that. Sure. Why not? Why the hell not? Alright. Okay. And we're just sitting here waiting for when this opens up. Oh. Electric storm type. Monsoon Haskverik. Haskverik. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. This storm will cause devastating effects to colonies and hamper our fleet's access to emergency FTL. Taking preemptive measures is strongly advised. The extreme electrical charges carried by the storm will present a danger to our fleet's shield systems. However, we are expecting a significant increase in colony production and ship speed due to the abundant energy present in the storm. Well,
Construction complete.
then it shouldn't be that bad an issue. Also, since they are heading towards the home station, might as well get them reinforced as well on the way there. Yeah. And might as well have this focused.
Fleet action underway.
Shouldn't be that hard to fight, but we'll see. Oh, damn. That was literally like 5 seconds tops. The fuck? That's crazy. Damn. Alright, well. Immediately move in there, and you immediately move alongside. And then you head right on home. At least the current home for now. There we go. Speed it back up again. Ooh, nice. More traditions. And yeah, it's about time we have to unlock that. Alright. Ascension perk. And none of these I want. At least not right now. Damn it. Okay. We're gonna wait until Archaeo Engineers is available, which I need Archaeo Studies Tech to do it. Then I'll get that, and then I will focus on getting the other things. But for right now, we're just gonna let us ride without the Ascension perk. For right now.
Anomaly found.
Asteroid in orbit. A Class 12 asteroid orbits this planet. The small planetoid's orbit appears far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence.
System reconnaissance completed.
Let's look into that. Who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. There's only one way to find out. Scomia 5 looks interesting. Technically, so does the Scomia 4, but that's also a Savannah world. I guess both of them I would have to terraform anyway. It's not terrible. not a lot of options I have. I mean, I have the veil. I do have the veil. Okay. Yeah, I should probably do it. Now let's go with Garden as a name. Garden as a name sounds good to me. I'm also going to get my energy drink to keep me from dying. Yeah. Yeah. Now I should keep my eye up here for the time being. Convenient mining. The asteroid around Rule 4 has such a perfectly stable orbit that it's easy to understand why our scientists thought it was placed there artificially. Yet there are no conclusive indications of any propulsion systems or any other artificial marring. The only natural conclusion is that, by some absurdly improbable chance, the asteroid got caught in Rule 4's gravity field. We have also detected some rare crystals on the surface of the asteroid. Oh, how thoughtful of them. Well, let's look into that later. All right. And you...
Recon pass completed.
Yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tensions are brewing on his R3. Nuclear war looms. If we do nothing, they will destroy themselves. We are their only hope. Well, then we have to covertly infiltrate and de-escalate. If we're the only hope. Didn't expect that. During its survey of Ubloglilit 4B, the ISS Astute discovered a previously unknown strategic resource dubbed Shro. It is an extremely rare aerosol of exotic particles that appears to have been deposited here through a meteor impact, but its true origin is a mystery. If ingested by psionically gifted individuals, this aerosol should act as a very potent and potentially addictive drug that enhances psi abilities. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should consider establishing control over the system. Well, yeah, that was the plan anyway, regardless of whether we found this or not. It's just shocking that it was found, honestly. Okay. Going to go this way. And then up that direction. And keep on going. Because if this connects here, I might as well just use this route to find out if it's viable. That might be the best option I have. Yeah. At least that's what I'm thinking. Stormbreaker coating.
Special project complete.
Alright, that's something to find. Likely due to the vessel being a civilian transport, the shipboard databases were not fully scrubbed as part of the decommissioning process. Again, I'm not sure why Stormbreaker coating... Well, I guess, yeah, no, that applies to ships, doesn't it? Yeah, no, I guess that makes sense then. And now we're going to set you back up for automated construction. You are... Really? Oh, it's a Gaia world, but it's tiny. It's literally tiny as hell. Nascent locust. What? What the hell? This planet boasts a large population of easy-to-dispatch but rapidly reproducing creatures. Anyone trying to survive on the surface will have to adapt their infrastructure to occasional attacks by large insects. How about no? I don't care if there's Betharian fields. I don't need power that badly. No. No. I could never need power that badly. I honestly cannot see it.
Anomaly found.
Where are you going? Okay. Unexpected emissions are coming from the underground caves on Patragor 3A. Could these be a signal of some sort? It's worth a shot to check. Oh, of course. The human science ship. Because of course they're going to try and grab it too. But I'm not going to let them. It's mine. I own it. It's mine. It's me.
Construction complete.
Alright. And... okay. That makes sense. Ooh. The prince leveled up. Hooray. Now, what do we get? Do we want him running that? The principal. I was about to say, I'm not sure if... yeah, nah. I don't see any reason not to. Yeah. Yeah, fertility preacher it is. Let's go with it. Hells yeah. Oh, and I've been forgetting this entire time to up the amount in the fleet here. With Lysator here. Been meaning to change that, I just didn't do it. Just for the entire time, I just didn't do it. But now... let's see. Once we claim that, we'll have the Forger go up with the other expansion project. Because I feel that will be the best place for them. Fungal emitters. Below the surface of Patragor 3A lives a most peculiar organism. Scans and samples... Scans and samples show that it is some sort of mycelium littered with spores. Compared to the traditional size of spores on our homeworld, these are massive. Their surface is a shimmering kaleidoscope, and the hues seem to change based on their surroundings. The strangest thing about them is that they seem to form a network capable of generating what the science crew believes could be a signal. The current emissions are very weak, but with some effort, it might be possible to find out where they lead. Well, let's try to identify the signal destination.
New sitrep.
I don't see why not. That said, that will probably have to wait until next episode, because I have a feeling we are inching towards the edge of time for this one. And as you can tell by, the sound of my remote, you know that I was checking and I found out I was correct. So, thank y'all so much for watching. Click the like button if you like this particular video. Click the subscribe button if you want to catch more of them. And sharing comments so we can bring more people into this community. We can talk about the games we're playing together, and we can hopefully bring more people into the community and begin the cycle anew. Can you tell I'm out of practice with the outro? And don't forget to use those hype points either. I always forget to throw that in my call to action, but those hype points help. I use them all the time myself whenever I'm watching on mobile. I know it's really only possible on mobile, at least from what I can see, but still, please use them if you feel I have earned it. This has been the one and only Stray Cat, playing games and slowly trying to expand us as far as possible now that we have most everything going for us right now. But we'll see how long that lasts. We still have all of this area to explore, and that could easily become a clusterfuck for me, but maybe less so for you.